you. 3 of you in here. Jeez Louise, sorry.
Come on, Sauce. Pay attention to the weather, man.
Do you know how important it is that you do the weather?
What's more important, Parrish's story or the weather?
I was listening to Nate's story.
Oh, so Nate's story is more important than Parrish's?
Yes.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's true.
That's what he said.
Sauce is blaming me?
Yes,
no, I didn't.
He did.
I did not blame you. I was listening.
What if we just never do the weather
It's
again?
39. It's going to be 48 today.
Now? It's cold. It's going to be cold for a few months. Bundle up.
Well done. See, there you go.
See, he did it.
That's how he did it right there. That's how it's done.
Or, I mean, just check your phone.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. This is really dumb coming from me, but go outside.
Oh.
How dare you?
You know?
Yeah, how dare you?
Hypocrite.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, what do you think?
I'm not going to, but if you guys want to, go for it.
Hi, Marco.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mark Parrish.
How we doing?
We're doing pretty good.
Good.
We've been talking to people who do real things.
Real stuff. Real heroes.
Yeah.
I love listening to real heroes.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Real
Nate, you're not. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not going to get in front of them and argue it, but I'll argue from a distance that you belong to be like Special Forces 1A.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like the fake or pretend.
He did call himself pretend Special Forces.
Yeah, that's not right.
Ben Riley over there. If you haven't listened to the first hour and a half of the show, Army Med. I mean, come on. I never thought about it, Corey. He mentioned it kind of in passing there, but it's something I'd never thought of until this morning. You have to have an anesthesiologist if you're going to do surgery in the field. You don't, like you said, people don't like to be operated on when they're awake.
I assume that's the ideal plan is to have anesthesia.
Yeah, right.
Probably not ideal not to. Otherwise, you go Tom Hanks and do your own dentistry in a cave.
Yeah.
That's not good. You know?
Yeah.
He did it. It worked.
Yeah.
Got rid of his own tooth.
It looks like Sauce had his dentistry done in the cave. I'm sorry, Sauce. You have great teeth. It was a joke, and that's why I'm here. I do comedy. So I do comedy. That's why I'm here.
What do we got to do to have Ben show up and just put him out 5:30 to 9 Monday through Friday?
That'd be great.
Why?
God's trying to do that every day.
Jesus, crime.
That's
Apple
the same
fritters
one.
are doing it.
I have like one a month.
Yeah. It's the size of a car.
So, yeah, you just go every Saturday morning to look.
Yeah, he just feels them up
I
to
don't
make sure
remember
they're
the
fresh.
last time I had one.
That's because you're drunk all the time.
Yep, that's me.
Don't remember the last time you had one? Then why do you go to Jerry's every Saturday morning at
Every
6
Saturday.
o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Take a deep breath.
They're starting to call it Jerry and Sauces now.
It's a grocery store. They have other things.
Man.
Yeah. Other donuts.
God,
Say it.
no. I don't know how to spell resume, so I'm not going to say it.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Thank you very, very much. There's no Zacho here, so Perry,
Yeah.
tell me about that. It's cool, right?
Honestly, it's the best tournament a young hockey player can play in. It's a bit of a status symbol, but honestly, you get to play against. As a player, when you get there, you're playing against the next generation of NHLers, and not just the next generation. You're playing against the Sergei Samsonov, the Joe Thorntons, the best players, the superstars of the next generation. And you can go up and you show yourself there. You can make a name of yourself in that tournament. You got a good chance at making it to the NHL.
See?
And it's just that passionate. It's international hockey. We saw it the Four
That's
Nations
enough. Thank
Cup.
you. I appreciate it. Traffic camera.
Do I got to go home early this time? This is just once.
No,
I
you're
can
right,
talk
man.
about that journey forever. I know. It's awesome.
It's
Buy
awesome.
some tickets. It's incredible. I love that it's here in Minnesota. Please, please, please support it.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can go on.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll do
You're
more
welcome.
hockey.
It's your
tonight.
show. You can do it.
Well,
you know.
no, I just got to get the news. I got 1 minute. I got so much to talk about. Like this, traffic cameras. They're bringing speeding down. It's working, Corey.
Great.
By 30% in Minneapolis. Preliminary data showed the 5 locations are a little safer after new cameras were installed. The data also showed that the amount of drivers caught going 20 miles per hour over the speed limit has decreased by 76%. Have you seen these yet? Anybody?
I have not.
No.
When we were downtown the other day for the Prince thing, as you were leaving the parking garage, there were signs everywhere saying you are in a monitored speeding area.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, right. Well, right.
You're getting man.
Good
I'll
point.
be checking the mail.
And there's no doubt when I saw that sign, you better believe I was watching myself. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, absolutely. So they're out there.
See those signs.
And
I don't remember what town I was driving through to go lose money at a poker tournament in Iowa a handful of years ago. But I got one of those things in the mail, and I'm like, what the hell? I wish I remembered, because I should remember in the future to not drive fast through that town. But it's a pain in the ass, because you know they got you dead to rights, right?
Yeah.
They know
What are you gonna do? Right.
They know it wasn't like some guy on the side of the road. The cameras caught you.
Right,
yeah.
There's no disputing that. I'm sure you could try, but my guess is you lose every time in court.
Yeah.
I wasn't going that fast.
Yeah.
You're on camera, you dummy.
Look at you, and you're flipping the bird.
Right. That's why we sent you the ticket.
And you're snorting cocaine.
After giving out warnings for the first month of the new cameras, the city will begin giving out tickets at the locations starting on Monday. So you were given a warning.
So far, it's all warnings. All right. But
So
the
your
tickets start
warnings-
Monday.
Okay.
Your warnings in the
All right, it's just a warning.
Yeah.
Minneapolis could add an additional 40 to its network by 2029.
Well, remind me to never go to Minneapolis again.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they have to remind you not to do.
This is the closest you get.
I know it's outside.
Yeah.
I don't like even walking through the parking ramps too much outside air. Ick.
Yeah. When do you leave to go to Florida?
I leave Sunday night,
Oof, I hope your flight goes, brother.
and I'm back Thursday. Yeah.
The FAA is cutting flights from Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport due to the government shutdown. MSP is expected to have 41 flights cut by today.
Ooh.
Come on, lucky 59.
I still have the same question we had a couple days ago. Are these major routes, though, or who decides which flights are getting cut? The airlines themselves, the airports? I don't understand how that part works.
I got to believe it is contingent upon where they're going to, because I can't even imagine how they do that job.
Yeah.
How do you decide?
If your flight's going somewhere where flights are getting cut, and that flight you're going to is getting, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Greasy.
It is getting greasy.
A lot of good Q's, not a lot of A's.
It's a lot of good, lot of good cues.
I don't even know if our Q's
All
are
kinds
good.
of
Who
cues.
knows?
But we have them.
They're fine.
We got them.
Yeah, we got
Lots of
cues.
them.
Yeah.
They're Q's.
Yep.
Let's see, that story doesn't matter. That's kind of silly. That one's silly too. I got nothing but silly news left, to be honest with you.
That's fine.
Isn't
Go with
that
that.
what we do?
Yeah, okay. Starbucks dropped a $30 Barista Gold Cup yesterday. And if you didn't get one then, you might be out of luck.
What does that mean?
The glass cup shaped like a bear sold out within minutes of becoming available nationwide. Some have already made their way to the secondary market with listings in hundreds of dollars. I have no idea why people want it. The Barista Bearista, so it's spelled B-E-A-R, Barista Gold Cup. I don't know. I don't know why
Drink out of
people
a
want
bear.
it.
I get my honey out of a bear.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need my Starbucks.
Zach gets his honey out of a bear as well.
You know what I mean? So does Tommy.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Grand Theft Auto 6. This is my
son
final
of a
story. Here we go.
Oh,
You ready?
now we're
You ready?
talking.
You
I
ready?
was hoping we weren't going to talk about this.
Perry.
Oh, what happened?
Get ready. Here he goes. And watch Corey's face. Grand Theft Auto 6 is being delayed yet again. Take-Two announced the highly anticipated open world game would now release next year on November 19th.
Another full year
It was
out.
supposed to be May 26th.
Yep.
The company's CEO did not give a reason for the delay, but said we're all too high to get any work done.
He said that.
No, he didn't. So
Weren't we-
I just have a guess.
Weren't we supposed to get it?
This I think originally it was supposed to be this fall, maybe
Yeah.
even earlier
Yeah,
originally, but
originally we heard by Christmas this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now it's a full year out.
Whole year.
Now look, as a guy that doesn't go outside a lot, doesn't really matter. But if I'm gonna spend 100 hours plus playing a game, sure, release it in November.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's better. I got nothing to do.
Well, it's not like it
Sun's
would
down
matter.
by 5 o'clock.
But a year
wouldn't
from
matter.
now,
I know that sucks.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
a real good chance one of us isn't still going to be here.
Hi.
I didn't mean employed.
Oh. Like Dad?
Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
No, it's not you.
man.
Oh, thank God.
I'll
I
be
just,
fine.
everybody's cracking jokes on Twitter. Like, what? Somebody posted the poll. Was it Power Trip Bets? Who posted the poll? Like,
He passed.
what happens first? Like, the Wild win the title, the
That might have
Vikings
been
win the
Zacco.
Super Bowl. Maybe it was Zach. Or Grand Theft 6 is released. It's like, it's nuts. But like games like Red Dead 2 that take 12 years to make.
Yeah.
And now we're at Grand Theft 6 is what? Something like 14 years?
I think so,
Since
yeah.
Grand Theft 5. It's something like that. It's worth it because it will blow your mind. Grand Theft 5, I couldn't believe, in everything we've seen from 6, looks exponentially better and bigger. But, again, are we going to live to see it? Is it going to be 4 more years?
Grand Theft 5 came out in 2013. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Turner and I are looking forward to the new one.
Man, well, Turner's going to have kids before.
Yeah. Would it even be worth to go back and play the last one? Because we've never played, neither one of us have played it before.
Five's outstanding.
5 holds up for sure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean,
and Trevor's one of the all-time great characters.
15, almost 16.
Oh, he's ready.
he
was ready 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
The stuff he plays on his computer, are you kidding me?
How's he going to learn to drive if you don't show him Grand Theft Auto 5?
And how to treat a hooker without a screwdriver.
How is he going to learn that you just stab them and get your money back and then drive off in their van?
With anything you like.
On, man.
Does the Phillips head or flathead matter?
Yeah.
You just turn up the Hall & Oates out of touch.
Before you the hooker had her own van?
Sure.
My God.
Yeah, she's.
Well, I mean,
you guys are high class.
Well, I mean, you stole the van and then picked her up in it, so it's not hers or yours.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. I was going to say.
That game is so much
It's fun. Dude. Honestly, you would love it. I'm kind of jealous you've never played it before.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. We're kind of looking forward to this one, but now I think we might have to go backtrack a little.
Yeah, or just go back to Red Dead, go to Valentine, and some things he's got to learn.
Yeah.
He still gives me crap, and I don't know how he remembers this. For literally the first thing I did on that game was shoot my head in the horse.
You mean horse in the head?
Shoot your head in the horse.
What'd I say?
Is that like
shoot my
Muffin Son style band?
Mark, do me a favor and point to your horse for a second. What do you think is your horse?
Do they sing hey?
That's your ear.
No, if it's the horse's end, it's right here.
Okay. Shoot my head in the horse. And that's the title of the podcast, and it sounds like some poem.
Yeah. Don't play hockey, kids.
Protect your brains.
We got to go to Hy-Vee. We'll be right back. We're going to go shoot a head in the horse.
Time now for the Vikings Report, presented by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of the Minnesota Vikings. Linebacker Jonathan Grenard joins the power trip next, thanks to Hy-Vee.
Wow, what a day. Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning, everybody.
Look at all the old friends
That's
meeting.
What I'm saying. Look at everybody here. It's just crazy.
Marnie Gellner, Dereck Shelton, Marnie Gellner. Sauce, you know Marnie, right?
Yeah, I know Marnie, yeah.
You familiar with Mark Parrish over there?
Yeah.
Look at old Mark.
Oh, hi, Marnes.
And again, just no big deal. The new manager of the Minnesota Twins, Dereck Shelton, nice enough to join the Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning, Dereck. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. We were doing the pleasantries with Marnie, and I was wondering why I look a lot older after 6 years, and she looks a lot younger.
She just keeps getting younger, doesn't she?
Signed a deal with the devil, that one over there.
Hey, that's all right. Do what you got to do.
Yeah,
the beard is new.
The beard is new.
It's a little bit jarring.
It's a little dark, or a little lighter.
Yeah.
It was softer.
Wait a minute, Marnie, you've got a beard?
Yeah. His name's Matt.
He said a lot's changed in 6 years. It is Matt. It's Matt, right?
Yeah.
Right on.
Thanks, guys. You got it.
So you guys know each other through what? Baseball?
Yeah.
We share the same barber. No, when I was
beard trimmer.
When I was here the first time, Marnie was doing sideline stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Actually, the first female Twins play-by-play, if I'm not.
Correct. Yeah.
Got that right?
Just historic.
Yeah.
No big
So,
deal.
yeah,
no
Marnie
big
Gellner.
deal.
Yeah, how cool is that? Well, it's an honor to have you on the show. We appreciate it very much. I'm Chris, by the way. I didn't get to say hi to you before the show. Good to meet you over there. Thank you for coming in. I heard you on with Dan the other day. It was a fun interview, and when I heard you, I thought, well, this guy is going to be great for the Power Trip Morning Show. You're going to fit right in. Have you had the displeasure of hearing this stupid show before you got here?
I have heard a little bit of it, but
that's about enough.
To be
Bubba.
part of it, I am really excited about.
Well, and have you heard the initials game? Do you feel like you're ready for that?
I'm definitely not ready for that. I did hear Ryan Jeffers, and that's a lot of pressure, and do not have the expectation of how that went.
Yeah, he was very good.
Yeah.
Set the bar pretty high.
Yeah, he did.
I don't need that. You guys can just say, like, okay. I mean, I don't think set the bar very high. That's like the third time. That scares me a little.
You're in the profession, though, of expectations, right?
Yeah,
and
really?
Trying to meet and exceed expectations. Speaking of the Dan Barrera interview from a couple days ago, it sounded like maybe the person that instilled high expectations in you was your dad. That was the part that I caught that I thought was super fascinating, that he put the pressure on you, right? He expected the most out of you essentially at all times.
Yeah, right from the jump. My father was a high school teacher, administrator, coach, high expectations. I think it was one of those things like set the example for everybody else. Like, I'm not going to favor my kids. And he didn't. And I think one of the things I said to Dan now, it's funny when my friends who grew up with my dad, because they were all in school with him, they see him and they're like, he's so soft. And I don't know if you've ever met my dad, Marty, being here.
I don't think so.
He is like the nicest human being. I tell people he's the exact opposite of me. I'm like, he is the nicest human being alive now. And my friends now are like, dude, where'd the hard guy go?
Yeah, but everybody says you're super nice. You seem nice. I mean, I've known you for 2.5 minutes, but you seem nice.
I appreciate that. I'll take that. Give me a couple months.
You are nice, Shelty. You are a really well-liked, easy to talk to, fun to be around kind of guy. And when I knew you better 6, 7.
Oh, come on, Marty.
Years ago.
No, you've got to
to be
just
young
stop,
with your
Marty.
beard.
Yeah, your beard gives it away, Marty. You're not that young.
Sorry.
That stood out to all of us. Like, you were just Shelty and you were the guy and it was fun. And then when you move into managerial roles, as you did with Pittsburgh, as you now do with the Twins, I'm wondering if you can still be that same guy, because you have to find a different level of hard A once in a while in order to be the manager that a successful manager, I would imagine.
I think you definitely have to, command, I don't know if command respect, but make sure there's respect there. But I don't think you change your personality. I mean, I've been this way my entire professional career. I presented myself that way in Pittsburgh. May have gotten away from it a little bit just because of the fact that, the job beats you down a little bit. But when you have 4 months to sit at home and you have nothing to do, and actually I was doing this, I was doing radio stuff for Sirius XM, you kind of find yourself again. So the energy is back. And I think one of the things that was really important, and everybody's asked, like, why back here? And you were with me back then. Like, I love being in Minnesota. My family was really excited about the opportunity. It just kind of feels like it's home. So I feel like I'm kind of rejuvenated a little bit.
Dereck Shelton again is our guest, and we're glad to have you and excited to have you on back with the Twins. My first question, well, I have two. The first one is, what is a bench coach? Now, the reason I asked that is because we had this discussion on Monday, Corey, is that right? Something like that. And none of us had an answer, and we neglected to look it up on Google.
I mean, why does a bench need to be coached?
That's right.
Yeah.
So Sauce had a really long-winded answer that we could sum up. And he basically said,
I would like to hear it.
Explain to Derek what he did while he was a member of the Minnesota Twins.
I think a bench coach is somebody who does some of the jobs that the manager doesn't want to do. Like,
you did not instill a lot of confidence in that. The one thing I did learn is, like, if you trail down at the end, your bosses will be like, don't, project yourself. So you're really not very confident in that? Or
I'm kind of like a beaten dog around.
What are some of those jobs maybe that a manager might not want to do?
Did you chat GPT this?
Yes. Like, look over the lineup.
Are you asking me or are you telling me? So,
talk baseball?
Yes, yeah.
Managers don't want to talk baseball?
No, they do, but like you also can talk baseball, and sometimes I would guess the bench coach also, like if the manager has a decision, he'll ask the bench coach as like a second opinion. So you're kind of like a doctor. Second opinion? Nah, not funny.
I
fell off. I should have trailed off on that one.
That was one of those when you got to the point you maybe should have not said the last one.
You weren't correct.
So up until that point, yes, 100%.
Yeah.
You talk about the lineup with whoever the manager is, but the biggest role of the bench coach is you help run the culture of your clubhouse. Like, people don't, when you're the bench coach, and I think Marnie kind of put it, like, you're out, you're relational, you're talking to people. Like, when I was a bench coach and, like, Joe was here, I would go out and have the conversations with Joe of, like, how you feeling? Like, when do you need a day off? Where you're at? A lot of those times, the player doesn't want to talk to the manager because he's the one making the decision. So he's kind of the person in between. Bullpen guys, it's huge. You walk around and talk to bullpen guys, and they're like, why the hell did he pitch me in the 7th and not the 8th? And you're like, all right, this was the reason. And they don't want to ask the manager because the manager's the one making the decision. It's a really important role for the manager because he's the person that has the pulse of everything that's going on. He's the guy that walks in and's like, hey, you probably need to go talk to Marnie because, he's not in a good she's not in a good spot.
Is it the beard?
It's the beard. It is. She's not in a good spot. Like, those are the things. So, and then actually the bench coach is the greatest job of all time because you can sit all game long and give suggestions to the manager, and then you don't have to stand in front of the media and answer the questions at the end of the day.
That's great. All right, question number 2 of my two-parter. It's 1987. You're in your buddy's Camaro. What's in the cassette? Motley Crue or Talking Heads? Because we were both born in 1970. So what was in the cassette player? Motley Crue or Talking Heads?
Wow, you look a lot better than I do.
Oh, stop that. No, I keep going. Thank you.
It would have been a navy blue Z28 that my buddy had. Those were sick.
Oh, I love it, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It would have been Motley Crue.
Yeah, there you go.
It would have been Motley Crue. So yeah,
Nice.
that's what it would have
That's
been.
what
Maybe
I'm
some Poison.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
And you're a Pearl Jam guy.
I am a
Through and
huge
through,
Pearl Jam.
right?
Like I am through and through Pearl Jam all
Mark
day
Parrish.
long.
Hitting them all here.
Yeah. The greatest moment of my life was one of the greatest moments. God, my wife's not listening.
Understood.
She would actually probably attest to this. And I want you to come down to Target Field once we get my office done. But my office in Pittsburgh had 4 Pearl Jam posters in it. It had a Pearl Jam guitar signed by the whole band that I got for Christmas a couple of years. But one of the greatest moments of my life was a couple of years ago at the United Center, the day that they retired Chelios' jersey.
Yeah.
I was there and going backstage and seeing Eddie. And my wife still to this day was like, that was an extended long hug, way too long hug. And I have video of it. He hugged me just as long. And then I have a picture of me, him, and Chelly.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's
super
wonderful.
cool.
So I'm a huge
Especially
Pearl
that
Jam.
night. Yeah. Morneau, our boy Morneau is good buddies with Vetter. And yeah, getting a chance to meet Vetter was all time, like hang out with him. And especially at my high point when I was so drunk. I asked him to sign a poster and sign it to my brother, Go F Yourself.
Yep.
And he did it for you, didn't he?
Did he do
And
it?
he did.
Yeah.
Wow.
He tried to get me to change. No way I was changing that one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Eddie is a huge baseball fan. Like,
huge.
Like, the first time I saw Pearl Jam, it was like me, Sean Casey, Bronson Arroyo, and Mark Caiafa, who is a VP at the MLB Network. I mean, it was like, it's always, the day I was back there was like an Ian Happ jersey because it was in Chicago. It was great. I mean, he is the best. But yeah, the guitar that I have signed, and I'm really debating this because this guitar is really sick, but it has the Pirates logo on it, but also it has 21 Forever on the back because he's a big Clemente fan.
Super cool.
The Clemente Museum in Pittsburgh is really special. My wife's actually a board member there, and he'll come in like when he's in Pittsburgh. And I will tell you, I shouldn't say the thing I was most mad about when I got fired, but the last date of their tour was a week later from when I got fired. And it was in Pittsburgh. They were ending the tour in Pittsburgh, and I did not go.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
So then do you believe in the old adage that athletes want to be rock stars and rock stars want to be athletes?
100%.
Amen.
Yeah, 100%. We all do.
Yep.
Do you play anything? You pick up any guitar?
No, I am the most musically
Challenged.
uninclined.
Yeah,
Challenged. Yeah, not very articulate, evidently. But yeah, I can't play anything, can't sing anything, none, zero.
Man.
You just appreciate it when you hear it.
I just appreciate it when I hear it and should
you
not
can
sing
go like
it back.
this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's you sick there, Morris?
Yeah, you okay?
I'm headbanging.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, like, Pearl Jam fans. Giant headbangers.
Back in the day. Back in the day, Eddie did it. I mean, he jumped on the scaffolding.
Oh,
yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did that a lot. All right, Dereck Shelton is here. This is super cool. He's going to play initials in like 45 minutes or so. One of you has a shot. What is it? Is it 103? I got to check the email.
That's right,
I think it's
$103,000.
Go. Now we
potentially
go.
up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. We'll ask Dereck some more questions about the Twins, about his life, about his job. We'll talk Vikings at some point in the next 45 minutes, potentially as well. Marnie is here. Parrish is here. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
Power Trip Morning Show. Welcome back. Cast of thousands in the main studio, including our new friend Shelty.
Yes.
See, Shelty, there you go.
Very nice.
We're getting it.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Way better.
I like that. Yeah, that's a thing. But I feel like that's kind of a pro sports thing. It's like it's coach, all the way up, and then you get up to the professional sports, and it's Shelty, it's Perry,
There he goes.
Steve.
Got to have a nickname.
it's Steve.
Sauce, do you prefer Paul or Sauce?
I don't care what you call me.
Oh,
Do you want to be the bench coach, though? I am going through that process right now.
I'd be great at it.
Do you think?
Yeah.
What number would you wear, Sauce?
75. It's also my favorite number and my IQ.
What if we did breaking news and Sauce became the bench coach?
Oh, that'd be sweet.
I would love to see him in a baseball uniform.
What are the hours like?
Oof. Oh, yeah. Do you only work certain hours? Because you do have to put in a lot of time as the bench coach. And you cannot chat GPT.
His wife just called and said, please hire him.
I would be honored.
Do bench coaches have to pay attention to the game?
Yes.
Oh, you're out.
This paying attention.
Can I be on my phone during the game?
That is no also. Major League Baseball has rules about that.
Can he just sit there and eat sunflower seeds the entire game?
We could probably create a position for that.
Yeah, sunflower seed eater.
Yeah, I could do that.
You would have to show up for the games, though.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, he can. He does show up. I'll give him that.
He's not busy.
Yeah. I'm not busy.
His schedule is wide open.
No, I mean, I'm pretty good at MLB The Show, man.
Mm-hmm. You are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you can help create lineups then.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't pick from every team, though. We can't, say, Aaron Judge is on our team today.
No, that's what I do,
Vladdy Jr.'s on our team today. Can I ask a question?
Of course, yeah.
Who's on your team? Who's your number one guy?
Your former player, Paul Skeens, is my starting pitcher.
Oh, really? Good scout. You were a good scout.
That Skubal guy, I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Tarek Skubal is my probably
number two.
Then the
two Cy Young Award winners is what you've done.
And
he's digging deep.
You've got this. And it's on easy.
Hang on, didn't you say almost a year ago? Didn't you say that if Ryan Jeffers won initials, you were going to trade for him?
Yes, I actually heard that. Adley Rutschman.
Yeah, Adley Rutschman. But now I want to have the big dumper. That's his nickname.
It is the. I know his nickname.
I just react whenever I say something. No, you and I could be buddies.
We can.
Everybody else is tired of me.
Do you golf?
I do not golf.
That's all right. I golf, but I'm not very good at it.
Well, I'm terrible at it too.
Yeah.
What do you do while you're golfing?
I'm on my phone.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Thinking about the MLB The Show.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep.
That's why when we go golfing, I'm on the motorcycle all by myself.
Yeah.
Shelty, if Sauce was your bench coach, he would have to wear a uniform.
He would.
Head to toe. Do you guys ever find that strange? Because I work in the NBA, these guys work in the NFL. None of the coaches wear the uniforms of the players. Yet in baseball, all of yous do.
Yeah, it bothers my father-in-law. He's like a football and wrestling guy. He was a football and wrestling coach in high school. And to this day, I mean, Allie and I have been married for almost 20 years. And every year he's like, why do you have a uniform on? He's like, this is stupid. I think it goes back to when the players manager, they did the dual role when they coached. I think that's where it goes back to. But yeah, I've always wondered if that's the transition of going to, now the guys in the NBA are wearing sweats. Like when I was growing up, it was Pat Riley and slick back hair and he was looking cool in suits and now everybody's in sweats. So I'm curious if they would ever go there. The other thing I don't understand why now is why do we have numbers?
Yeah.
I mean, why do we I'm excited. I'm wearing the number I wore as a high school player and college player here, but it's not relevant that I have a number on. I don't know.
What would happen if you just walked out in warm-up pants?
You can't. That's the thing. You have to be in to be in licensed stuff.
Get out of here.
Yeah, even pregame, you're supposed to be anything. I think it's Nike now has the contract, and they want you in anything that's by Nike. So it's all licensed apparel because they're paying a lot of money for that. I mean, you guys have Vikings gear on, and it's a Nike. They're paying for that. They want to see you in it.
And they have people making sure you have it on. Sure.
Yeah, and now too, with the fact that there's title sponsors on jerseys too. You got to make sure it's really important.
Yeah. Walk us through your baseball career. You said you played college baseball. Did you get to the pros? How did that work? I don't know your backstory.
I played in high school. I played in college at Southern Illinois in Carbondale, and played briefly in the minor leagues for the Yankees. A lot of people, if you read my Wikipedia page, I think it says my career ended because I got hurt. Well, I did get hurt, but I was also not very good. So, so if you want to hide, I'll hide behind the injury and say it's because I got hurt, but I wasn't very good. And then I got into coaching at a really young age. So I was fortunate. I played for the Yankees when the Yankees, all those young guys were good that ended up being on those teams that won. And then I was coaching in the minor leagues when those guys got to the big leagues.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And was your dad in the majors?
No, he played in the minor leagues also. His career actually ended because he did get hurt. He got hurt. He played for the Orioles back in the late 60s.
Wow.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. Any other sports while you were in high school or anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the Midwest, so we played, it was seasonal. We played football, we played basketball, we played baseball, which the way it should be. I know it's still very, prevalent here. I live in Florida now, so like my oldest played baseball in the fall and he played baseball in the spring. Kids just don't play multiple sports now because there's spring football, there's fall football. I mean, my youngest plays volleyball and that's year round. And if you're a club volleyball dad, which I was for 4 months when I was fired, ooh, that's tough. Like, you don't know how you live until your wife yells at you to quit yelling at someone that's not your own kid for not moving their feet. So that's when I knew I was like, my wife grabbed me and she's like, you need to shut up. I'm like, well, she needs to move her feet. She's like, that's not my child. I'm like, well, she's not moving her feet. So, and now I've become the guy that likes, I always used to make fun of them. And I don't know if anybody here has kids that play club volleyball. There's always like,
right here. Oh, yeah.
There's always like, dads that stand off to the side, and I was always like, those guys, I'm that guy now. And I got one dad, thank God, who it doesn't matter which kid it is, if it's mine, if it's his, yeah, you're getting the full ramifications of what we think's going on. So,
the full play-by-play?
Yeah.
I've seen your type.
Yeah. I've turned it. And then when you go to the big tournaments, the AAU oh my God, that's... Ooh.
Well, club sports in general, it doesn't have to be volleyball, but club sports in general are just wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
It's a whole new level.
Have you been to the AAU one that in Orlando where it's like 180 courts?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good God. It's like the loudest thing of all time. There's so many kids.
Is that the Disney complex? That giant
it's at the convention center.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Even the Minneapolis Convention Center, when they configure that for a volleyball tournament, it's incredible.
There's a big one here in Minneapolis. In fact, Allie actually told me last night because this is where I'm going. We ended up transferring to the Philly one, which you guys don't care about, and out of Orlando. And so we're going to Boston. And Allie was like, I really wish we were coming to the one in Minnesota because it's a really good one. But I think it's during spring training.
Well, there are multiple.
Okay.
I mean, the convention center has multiple volleyball tournaments throughout the winter.
Nice. Welcome back to volleyball talk.
So hopefully, I'll see you around.
Oh yeah, well,
and your daughter better be moving her feet, or she's gonna hit her feet.
So when you see her, you tell her, move your feet.
So what else? We know you like Pearl Jam. We know you like baseball. What else do you do when you are not doing kids activities or trying to manage a Major League Baseball team?
Really, not much. I don't have a lot of hobbies. Like we were talking about, I don't golf. I went out after I got let go by the Pirates. One day I dropped Gianna off at volleyball practice and went and hit balls, and I was like, I suck at this, and I got frustrated and put my clubs away and didn't play the rest of the time. I really don't do anything.
Fishing.
I don't fish. I like to go out on the boat, but I don't fish when I'm out there. Last time I was here, I don't know if you guys heard this story. I fell in the water in Minnetonka. This is real. I purified myself, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Purified myself. The greatest thing that happened here, and I want to say this, I was sober when it happened. Mm-hmm. So reached over to pick up something that fell in the water, and Hot Rod was driving the boat, Rodney McCormick, the clubhouse guy for the Twins, and he was like, I'll get it, and I didn't listen, and I reached over, and we hit a wave, and I fell in, fully clothed. It was awesome. The people that were with me, though, thank God, they picked up my phone and videoed it instead of their own phone, so the only place that video is at is on my phone. But, I feel it's kind of like it transformed me into purifying myself to come back.
There you go.
What's it going to take for you to post that video?
Nothing. What'd you say
The jackpot's 103,000.
Yeah, that's not enough. That's not enough.
If you're just tuning in, that's Dereck Shelton, Shelty, our friend, the new manager of your Minnesota Twins. We don't do this very often, but I'm actually going to ask you real sports questions for a second here.
Right.
Because I heard you on with Barrero, and I thought it was great, by the way. And when he was talking to you, asking you the real questions, because he's a real reporter, about losing the job in Pittsburgh and then coming back to coach the Twins, he asked all the right questions. But something you pointed out that I thought was really fascinating. You said you made a list of the things you did wrong. Can you give us a little, what do you think you, quote unquote, did wrong the first time around that you want to do better this time?
Well, there's a whole page in my notes of that. So, I think the two biggest things, honestly, is I think at the end I got really impatient. We weren't playing well, and I think I I got impatient. I got frustrated, probably easier. Lost a little bit of the personality that you were talking about earlier, Marnie. So like I kind of had to check myself there. And then I think the second thing was, and this was something that in terms of like reflection, not only on myself in relationships, but other people that I observed is in today's game, and it's a little different, Perry, than from probably when you played, is like you have a conversation with the player and what they hear and what you say sometimes doesn't translate. So you have to go back and follow up and be like, this is exactly what you meant. And I think I didn't do a very good job of that. I just kind of made the assumption like, okay, they understand what I'm talking about or what my point was. And then it would either come back in a conversation with somebody else of like, hey, this is what was said, and I'm like, wait, that's not what I meant. And then I also realized in the people I was dealing with, sometimes they would say things to me and I would interpret it in a different way. So that was a really big self-reflection. But I'm going to tell you, like, that didn't happen right away because, you know, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been let go, but in this business,
Yeah, I have.
So in this business, like it happens. In sports, it happens. You get released, you get fired. And this time, like having 4 months to go home, I went home. I went through like the whole grieving period, the I'm mad, I'm bitter, whatever. And then once I got to the reflective period, it was like, all right, I need to do things better to do this again.
100%.
Did you think you'd get another chance?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know if it was going to be this year. You just never know in hiring cycles what's going to happen. This year, there happened to be 8 jobs that were open. I think people thought there were going to be 4 jobs that were open. There ended up being 8. I mean, the last time I got hired in Pittsburgh, it was the last job for a while because then COVID happened and then there was a lockout. So things happen. I mean, just quite honestly, this is the job I wanted from the jump, and that's a little sad to say because Rocco is a very close friend of mine. So like when I didn't want it when he had it, but then when it opened up, it was like, you know, okay, that's the place I want to be.
Interesting. That's fantastic. I want to talk more about that, but we have a very special guest on the hotline. Could you punch up line 10 for me? Somebody called in to talk trash. Hello, caller. Please go ahead.
Shelty, it's Jeffers. I heard you're doing the initials game.
Yeah,
I just want to let you know it takes a special person to win on their first time.
Yeah, they have put a lot of pressure on me, Jeff, and I am nervous. Like I actually listened to yours last night. Mitch sent it to me last night, and I'm going to tell you when you got ear tubes out of the jump, I am like I am screwed. There's 0 chance. I'm going to tell you, I did get English teacher before you, so I am. But I am. Okay. I am nervous, though, because all they've done is tell me how great you are at this. I will say that Sauce still does not have you on his MLB The Show team, which is making me mad. He still has Rushman, and he promised you, which we will clear that up.
It doesn't surprise me one bit. I also don't let... Is Marnie in there?
Yeah. She is.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, don't let her scare you. She'll talk a big game, bring out some big claws, but she's just a little kitty at heart.
Aww. Ryan, when are you coming back and getting in the ring again? We want you back at some point to play again.
We'll figure it out. I'm in the middle of a workout, so I got to roll, but good luck.
All right, dude. What are you scared? What are you scared?
All right, see ya.
Bye. Just trash talk.
You put more pressure on me? You have one of my own players call?
That was Mitch.
Never.
You can cut him anytime you want. Go ahead.
What are we doing, Mitch? He called you to get on the show? He's listening in Wilmington, North Carolina? I love that. See, you guys got
dedication.
Worldwide. Love that.
Hey, real quick, this is a 10-second answer. Who'd you work with at Sirius when it came to like baseball radio? Who were you working with?
Oh, I worked with a full group. I did the morning show with Steve Phillips. So the leadoff spot, which is on half radio, half TV, and then Loud Outs in the afternoon. So that's hosted by a bunch of players. So CJ Dukowski and Ryan Spilberg are the 2 main hosts, and then I just kind of flipped in. And then I actually covered the ALCS on site in Toronto. So that was fun. Nice. Danny Wexelman has a show on Sundays called Sunday Sliders that I did with her. And then I will tell you the most nervous I've been in the last probably 10 to 15 years is when you're the second person, it's easy because like you're going off the host and you talk. But they called me and they're like, "Do you want to host?" And I was like, "What?" My exact response was like, "Do you think I'm ready for that?" And the producer was like, "Oh, we'll find out." Because you got to do the reads, you got to go in and out, you got to have the transitions, you got to be on time because of the sponsors. So like that's, and then the worst part about it is my wife worked in radio. She's from Cleveland. That's how we met. Wow. She was on the radio.
What kind of radio?
She worked on WTAM, like talk radio. Remember the Trevisano show? It was the drive time show in Cleveland for a lot of years, and she was like the host on
Like
the co-host.
political
The
or
co-host.
sports or
it's
what?
everything. It's like talk, political, sports. It was this big old Italian guy.
Big old
that
station, yeah.
Yeah, but she would be in the car and she would like text me like, "Slow down, you're talking too fast." Or she's like, don't stutter on the read, or quit saying so. Don't say and. I'm like, just drive to where you're going. Like, I didn't go to broadcasting school. Like, I'm just kind of winging this.
What does she think she is, a bench coach? I'm not proud of you. All right.
Sauce, I'll give you your number. You call her.
All right.
Initials in like 15 minutes. We'll do a little bit more with Shelty after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.